Well, Catherine Fowler Sample is the writer and producer of the award-winning documentary, The Dating Project, and she joins us now. Catherine, how you doing?
Doing great. How are you, Bishop Reed and Jay?
We are great. Well, you really took the subject of dating deficit to heart. Tell us about your research for the documentary and why you decided to do it.
Well, the statistic of today is that for the first time in history, over 50% of America is single. And that really just hit me when we started this project, that there's such a need for this documentary. And I had felt this, there was a story of when I had basically...
Is that your phone?
It must be, something's coming through on the Skype. Sorry about that.
Do you need to take that, Catherine? We can come back. No, I'm just kidding.
No, they're definitely on hold. But one thing that I found, I was at a birthday party in Santa Monica, California, and I was standing around, and it was attended by about a dozen girls in their 20s and 30s, and I looked around and realized every woman there was single. And they all had great personalities. They were beautiful inside and out, confident, had impressive professional resumes, and it was something that just hit me. Why do we have this dating deficit? Why are these girls unable to find a good date, so to speak? And so that 50% of America is single is a statistic that really is being felt across the country. And so that's something that really sparked a desire to get to the heart of what's going on in dating culture and relationship culture today. And that's why we set out to make the Dating Project.
Catherine, where was that party again?
It was Santa Monica, California.
It was in Santa Monica. I would have loved to have been at that party for many reasons. But anyways, seriously, we hear this expression all the time, the hookup culture. Can you tell us how the hookup culture has very negatively impacted the whole concept of dating?
Yes, well, hookup, I always like to define hookup culture. And to hook up is basically to do anything from kissing to actually having sex. So it's a vague term. And hookup culture then encapsulates this idea of casual sex, low commitment culture. Sex is not prized or prioritized for marriage. And so it's created this the trends of cohabitation, even the influx of pornography being more accepted by society, all these different things kind of go along with hookup culture, not just campus party life. And so the real issue is that hookup culture has become the primary way that we are now seeking and finding love. It's replaced the social script for dating. And you can think of a social script like manners. It's not something that's written down in a culture, but we all know that we say please and thank you, that we open the door for somebody who's coming in behind us. These little unwritten rules, it used to be that way with the dating, but then somewhere along the way, we started to see this breakdown. And you could see the sexual revolution, that it's almost a fruit. Well, it is a fruit of the sexual revolution. It's almost the full-blown fruit because it's people taking it so casually, and it's being widely accepted by society at large that this is okay. But the funny thing is that when we talk to hundreds of people around the country, people aren't satisfied. They're dissatisfied with hookup culture. They want a way out, but people aren't really seeing that because dating is so rare. And so the idea behind the Dating Project is to recast that social script for dating and make casual dating something that's common again.
How'd you become familiar with the work of Dr. Kerry Cronin of Boston College?
Well, we had started making the treatment and the script for the movie, and my sister sent me an article that she'd come across on Facebook, and it was about Professor Kerry Cronin, this professor who was assigning her students to go on what she referred to as traditional dates. And so I was intrigued and reached out to her, and then she came on board for the documentary. But she really provided that social script that's missing now, in that she creates an assignment for her students that actually lays out what a date should look like. In the initial stages, when you're getting to know someone, it should be 90 minutes. no drugs or alcohol, A-frame hug only allowed for physical contact. If you ask, you pay. You should ask them in person. These things that might seem basic, she found are no longer basic. They're novel ideas to young people because they haven't been given that toolbox, so to speak, of how to date by previous generations. And so she found this, that when she went out with a bunch of seniors who were about to graduate, that no one had even been on a date since they'd been in college. And this was 10 years ago. And so this is what really inspired her to create this assignment, to get people dating. And what people have found when they do the assignment is they have this joy and this excitement of having expressed the courage to step outside the dominant social script of hookup culture on college campus and to just put their phone down and get to know someone.
Catherine, you know, Fox News has called The Dating Project the most important documentary in recent years. And now we know it's available, thank God, in digital HD and on DVD. Where can people learn more and be able to take in this great brainchild, this project of yours?
Well, there's the website, thedatingprojectmovie.com, and it is available in stores in Walmart and Target, and for digital HD streaming on Amazon.
Wow.
Well, Catherine, thank you so much for being with us today. Very much appreciate your time, and you have a great day.
All right, you both too. Thanks.
Thank
God
you.
bless.
Happy
Bye-bye.
summer. Thedatingproject.com.
Thedatingproject.com.